Okay, so people always ask me, like, what is my ritual? What is my way of doing the cards? I think everyone who reads cards kind of, oh, by the way, it's me, I just look like crap. So, don't mind me that I'm not being 100% in the video right now. I wanted more for everyone to just kind of see what my ritual is, what I do. You will see me taking a drink because for some reason when I do readings, it makes me very thirsty. I'm not sure why. I am going to start here by just jumping into it and lighting a candle. Like I said, whatever resonates with you, whatever you feel, whatever your intuition, your gut, your instinct, that gut feeling feels is best for you is what you're going to do if you decide that you want to start reading. I'm happy to share tips, etc. Some of you may or may not know, I do journaling style, so I tend to just, whatever message come to me. I also do use the book for more specific guidance. I don't by any means have all the cards memorized and what their intended meaning is. Different cards have like a standard meaning, but they can be applied to different things depending on what the question that's being asked is, etc. So I usually will do whatever messages I get first, and then I'll turn to the book. So you'll see me jotting things down first and then just going to the book just to make sure there's nothing like major that I might have missed or might not have seen. So first, because I do readings for a bunch of different individuals, obviously I store my cards here. Well, actually here, I'll just show you really quick. These shelves here, if you can see them, that's typically where the cards sit, and my crystals up there. So, you know, people live in my house, there's energy, people who come into my house, etc. So it's very important that you just clear the cards and the crystals. I even clear the book and the space of just any, of course, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry about that. I always sneeze and get thirsty when I do readings. It's odd. But I use sage. So I light sage and I use a feather to just cleanse the crystals of any old energy, just so that they are clear and positively charged, so that they can help direct energy and clear messages through the cards to come to me, so that I can provide this person, who I'm going to keep anonymous for this reading, this person with the information or guidance or any kind of advice on or messages that they need to know right now to come through clear and accurate and be helpful. So making sure that there's a cleansed playing field is very key to that. So I am going to just go ahead and get started. And I am not going to discuss who it is, but the question is regarding what this individual needs to know about right now in regards to their health. Typically, I do not speak out loud my ritual. I do it quietly in my head, which is fine. That's just what I'm comfortable with for all intents and purposes. Because I am doing this video, I will say out loud, or at least explain what I'm doing out loud. So first I'm going to light the sage. Takes a while. Pardon me, I did just get over being sick. No, it wasn't COVID. It was a sinus infection and bronchitis. So if I have a little cough, I do apologize for that. Just Really want to get a good section or two nice and heated up so that I have enough smudge to go around. Smudge with the intent to clear any and all energies from the cards and the crystals so that I may receive clear, accurate, and helpful messages regarding the health of this individual. Messages, advice, knowledge, anything that they may need to know at this time regarding their health. All right, so I am being called just to have a little bit more sage burning. That won't stay, so I will just burn a leaf that I know will smoke on for a little bit and just cleanse the space a little bit extra. So I am doing that over here in my shell, making sure that this. So once it's clear, then I usually will open up my line. So basically this is just me asking the universe, angels, spirit guides, higher power, my highest self to just come through, surround me with love and light and positive energy, and help guide me in deciphering and seeing the messages that are needed and that this individual does need at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I set my intentions there, and again, I asked my angels and spirit guides to help guide me and thank them for their help in advance. A little TIA. So now typically, now this is just very big on intuition. That's why I call it intuitive oracle card readings. I can't really explain it. It's just kind of like I get this feeling like when I know I'm done shuffling, or like sorry, I think I wasn't shuffling in the camera view, but like when I shuffle, like when I feel like it's done, that's when it's done. Or if the deck like won't physically let me shuffle it anymore, like if they keep getting stuck, or if any cards randomly just fall out or fly out, you know, I know then that's a card that's meant to be used. So I'm getting a little resistance, but still just feeling like I might need to shuffle a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. They're starting to get a little bendy. Third time there that they got stuck. So, and then usually when I just spread them out like this, whatever cards are supposed to come through will be present. It's weird kind of how that works. I kind of spread them out till I feel like it's done, I guess you would say. So like right there, I felt like I had the need to do that, and right there, but like, I don't know, maybe I won't even pick a card from down there. I really have no idea, but anyway, we're spreading them out. That feels good. So now my eyes are closed when I do this. I kind of just rub my hands together. I don't know, I kind of get this feeling in this finger, kind of like these two fingers and like my wrist. It's very hard to explain. I just like get this feeling, and then I know just to bring it down, and whatever the first tip of either any of my fingers, whatever card it touches, I know that that's the card. I don't really know how it works. It's just what I do. So my eyes are closed when I do this, and I kind of just run my hand over the deck, as you'll see. So I like to try to not have any feelings. I warm them up a little bit, and I just go from there. So here we go. The thing is, I don't typically touch two fingers down at the same time. My pinky did touch this card, and so it's telling me that it needs to be this. I don't know why, but it is. That has never happened to me before, but like I said, random things will happen. I one time had a 3-card spread, and exactly 3 cards fell just out of my, like, I was shuffling, they just fell out. 3 of them landed on the deck. Those are the 3 cards. They were spot on. I don't know. Trust, it still amazes me to this day. I can't explain how it works. People ask me, like, how do you do it? I don't know how. This is just how. So, my gut instinct was 2 fingers touched at the same time. I have never had that before. That doesn't typically happen. It's usually just the 1 finger that'll hit a card. So, I don't know. That said to me that these are the cards. So this is a 3-card draw. And this is the first card. This is the second card. And this is the 3rd card. Okay. So I'm going to just move the journal over here for a minute so that I can privately write the card's name, which is the Ever Unfolding Rose. I got this card in my last reading too, so that's kind of funny. It's been a commonality. So I'm just going to get started here now. I paused because I don't ever usually use that word. I don't know, sometimes it just comes to me. think just got low battery, so I don't know if it's been following this, but hope it has been. So this is what I'm getting. So now that I've gotten that, I will go to the book and I will just look and make sure that there's not anything that I'm missing or that jumps out at me. I just smudged that. It wants me to highlight this for some reason. I hope she can see it. The yellow's awful. I don't know why I was drawn to the purple and the yellow. But I was. I'll try to double emphasize it here. Sometimes I get called to do that, which is why I have a couple of different colors. Just to add to that. This was an important note here that I had to also, so I'm gonna just put a star there. Okay. I am gonna just turn the page and just finalize this card on the next one. Now I don't need to worry about this because the name's not there. So I'll just usually do this. So anything that speaks to me, obviously I'm not writing it word for word. I mean, that is like all of it if you want to screenshot it. And like that is what I wrote out of it. So I mean, it inspires me. I get messages from it, some things I'm called to, how I interpret it for this particular reason and person. I may interpret this card or what this is saying differently for different people for different purposes. So this is what we got for today. So now we're on to card 2. I kind of want to, I know I'm weird, but I want to dress it up a little. And I thought I wanted to use yellow, but I think I'm going to do the next card in pink. Purples and the pinks in all 3 of these cards kind of, they're purple and pink dominant. I don't know. Maybe that's why I was drawn to the purple earlier. But the yellow is not really, I'm not really feeling it anymore. I'm kind of upset that I used it, to be honest. I think I thought it was gonna look nice, purple and the yellow, but the yellow is too neon. So I always will start by writing the name of the card. so sorry. I sometimes get off on a tangent and need to separate it so that the person can read it. Oh God, my handwriting is awful. All right, so this is what I'm getting from card 2. I will now, of course, just look them up quick. Sorry if you did hear my son crying. He tends to do this thing where he'll just wake up, cry for like 3 minutes, and then go right back to sleep for no reason at all. He is completely fine, and I can see him on the monitor, so I know that he is fine. I am just trying to find this card. I think I just passed it. Yep, it found it. I mean, the card, I said holistic approaches, I said, healing in nature, but this card, it specifically says the work your light action is to do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. So, that's right there at the bottom, which is really cool. Sometimes they give affirmations too, if there's like an affirmation in here, which is basically something that they suggest that you hold your hand to your heart and you affirm it and you speak into fruition. If they do have one of those in the card that someone gets, I will write it down for them so that they have it. Okay, so what I am getting from this card, the book. So not a very long card, but again, this is what what it actually says. Just 'cause I don't want people to be like, oh, she's just reading that book. No, not just reading the book. That would be what I got out of it. If you see that, I might have had a little bit more on this page. So just that's what was written. People are like, oh, 3-card reading. I mean, granted, when I'm not stopping and talking and explaining, it does take a little bit less time, but we're at the 36-minute mark right now, and we're about to go into card 3. So I know some people have been like, oh wow, $35. Well, not only does it take a lot of energy out of me, like after this, I will go right to bed. I will be so exhausted. But it affects me physically, like thirsty and just, like I said, very tired afterwards. So I am going to go ahead and continue on this. And I'm going to start on this page over here for card 3. And again, I just like to write the name. So it's Take a Break. Sorry, it's taken off. It's having me write it again. I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling the need to. So, that is what I'm getting. I'm being drawn to tell her to drink moon water. I recently made strawberry moon water at the Strawberry Moon. And you do this during the full moons usually. And you can just create your own, or some of my ritual boxes and in some of my manifesting minis I do have moon water that I make that I use in them. But you can make your own moon water, and if anyone's interested in me going through how to make moon water, let me know, and that can be another video that I make. So I feel like this is all I'm getting from the card on my own. So I'm gonna just, again, now look in the book quickly and just make sure I'm not missing anything big that maybe didn't come to me that I need to write down for this individual. I always want to give the most accurate, detailed, so this is gonna be really weird, but I'm being called to do that. I say called, but like I'm just getting the urge to do this. So I sometimes will do this if I feel like it's important. She's gotta breathe. So. That's just a little tidbit, I don't know. I got that immediately upon opening and seeing that it says take a break and a breath. So breath stuck out to me. So there we go. that's that. I'm not going to waste this whole page. I am going to do a couple bullet points over here. Okay. Limit physical activity for a little while. So I don't know what that means, but basically, oh, I forgot to do it up here. I usually will write this, just so that when I send pictures of the pages, they can keep it in order. It's pretty much saying everything I said. Rejuvenate, recharge. So I had mentioned that earlier, about her needing to recharge her energy, disconnect, unplug, recharge. This is coming up again. Replenish yourself. I like to just say, you know, they mean it if they're saying it. So that's that. So the reading is over, I will then take photos of each of the pages, and I will also take a picture of the cards and send it to the client. And that's that. So that's the reading. Then now I will just close my line. And I just give thanks and gratitude, and basically close the line so that I don't have, you know, all the energy flowing in and out. And that's a wrap.